sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping. Sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
This is Sipping with Sammie. I am Sipping with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Please get your fucking life together. Yeah, and on that note, my man is...
You already got locked in? It's crazy. This is crazy. He already got... He ain't say a word.
So, today I got my guy, man. The hilarious Kid Jones, man. What's up with you, bro?
You know, another day, another couple of dollars. I'm trying to make them if I can. You know, that's all.
You seem to keep them, man, because your feet are always fresh.
Yeah, that's just...
And that's an accessory. So I know life got to be decent if the accessories is hitting.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. People don't be paying attention. I bought so many sneakers back in the day. All these old. I bought like...
that lifestyle.
I think I bought a pair of sneakers last year. In 2022,
you still running off.
I ain't buy no sneakers in 2021, and I told myself I was gonna stop buying sneakers in 2020.
That's goals. I gotta get there. I ain't there yet.
I bought a lot back in the days, and I just keep reusing these joints. And
yeah, and that's the thing. Like a lot of times when I wear shit, motherfuckers like, damn, where you get them? Man, these 7 years old, bro.
Yeah,
I don't even be remembering.
I just pulled them out. I forgot I had them. I seen the outfit. I seen them down there. Boom.
Word. So what's up with you, man? How you been?
Oh man, I just got the news that I'm in a movie that just hit Tubi.
Yep, congratulations.
Called Saturday. They just told me that today, so it just hit Tubi. So I'm a Tubi actor now.
Congratulations.
Besides that, I got a couple more movies I'm supposed to be in. I'm supposed to do an extra role next week. And The Bays with Kyrie. Work Bay. Yeah, I'm supposed to do an extra in there, and then I got another movie coming up too called Sugar Honey Iced Tea. With Ebony Ferguson, whatever her name. Ebony Poetry. Poetry.
All right. Oh, you acting a lot now. That's what's up though.
I'm acting. I do poetry now. I still do the comedy. I got a comedy and poetry show. I kind of like I role manage some of the Instagram comedians.
Dope.
I got a couple of them lined up with me. You know what I'm saying? So I do a lot of things.
Yeah.
And you know I'm still the full-time single father, the valedictorian, and the president of Mastery Pastorius Middle School for the graduating class of 2022.
I think his jaw might be fucking with. This is Sipping with Sammie. I am Sipping with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you say yours a little faster than mine. You say yours a little faster than mine. I had to test it out just to see because I was looking at the cadence and the rhythm and all of that. Like you might got me beat.
I've been working on it.
But you've been at it a long time, man. I was just saying,
before you got 12 here, years.
I swear I seen you about 10 years ago off of City Line Ave,
probably
right behind the McDonald's.
Yeah. We used to do that show.
Yeah,
we used to do that show there. That was the team I was with back in the day, Just Laughs. But
I came through for Scooter that night, I think.
I remember that show. Scooter met his wife that night.
Yep.
Scooter met his wife that
night.
She lived on my block, and
so she was your folks,
huh? Yeah, no. I always wanted her sister.
I ain't saying your folks like that, but I mean, like, she came on a trip for you?
Yeah. I know her mom. We was neighbors for a long time. Me, her mama, a brother. You know what I'm saying? The whole team. He met his wife that night.
So that was a great night.
Yeah, that was it. My man met his wife.
Like that's. And I heard this story before on some real shit. I do remember. I think he put it on Facebook or something, or referred to it or something like that. And I was like, damn, I was there.
Word.
But yeah, I was at the bar. I seen you that night. I think that's the first time I ever seen you, and I've seen you about a handful of times since then.
Word.
I probably should have seen you more because you always doing shit. But I seen you at the boxing joint.
Oh yeah,
I seen you quite a few times, and you always been consistent. So to hear that you branching off and putting more energy into other things is dope too, because you went hard at the comedy shit for a while.
Well, I mean, I'm still going hard.
I mean, you can't give up. Comedy is you can't stop that shit. You ain't even old enough to stop yet.
No.
You only get better with age with comedy.
Yeah. This is just everything I learned, everything I'm in. So I just want to evolve in everything though, like naturally, and I just want to be a great entertainer all around. So I want you to see me everywhere.
You should.
Not just on your TV. You gonna see me in your city. I'll be there. I perform. I'm gonna pop up at one of your poetry open mics. You ain't even know I was gonna be in the building. I'm just gonna go in there and practice. because I practice. I'm trying to practice like 5-6 times a week nowadays, just so I can stay sharp. You know what I'm saying?
Rotating or mostly poetry?
Oh, both. Whatever I could do. So
whatever's
sometimes
available.
Yeah.
Popping out.
Yeah, if it's just all poetry, I might go. Like back in the days, I used to do all comedy at all my poetry events, at all the poetry events I showed up to. But now I got poems, so now I might do some poetry, then jump into the comedy, and I'm really working on my transition. So, because when I first started doing the poetry, niggas was just so sad. Like afterwards, the jokes did not hit right. The jokes wasn't going. So
I was about to ask you about that because I was wondering if it was a content difference from your poetry to your comedy, like about what you talk about, or if your poetry was funny. You see what I'm saying? Like I was wondering about the balance.
I think all my poetry is serious.
Okay,
but people be like, yo,
time.
People don't always take me serious when I'm doing that shit. They're like, this nigga's hilarious regardless. So it is what it is.
But that's a good thing, because when a motherfucker is funny, you always hear people say, yo, I just can't take him serious.
Yeah,
I just can't. Like they'll play a serious role, and they'll be like, yo, he killed that role, but I just wanted to laugh the whole time.
Like when Monique I think she got Precious.
Yeah,
they was like, if you make me laugh, you fired.
Damn.
That's what they said to her. They were like, this is a serious role, and we know you can fit it, but if you
that might be the perfect thing to tell her, Monique.
We're not here for that. We're not here to be out here laughing. We here for some seriousness. And she wanted what, an Emmy or a Grammy or something?
She won something over there.
Yeah, she lit.
One of them white folk awards. No, but
she ain't get no BET award.
And everybody owe her money still. She got rich people problems though, real man. Shit. It's a beautiful thing.
Real
Came a long way from Baltimore.
She from Baltimore? I didn't even know. That's the wild part. I did not know that she from Baltimore.
Yeah, man. She say the twos. she get the chews and the Dugs. Hot Doug.
Let me put my live on too.
Liven it up.
Yeah. That niggas know I'm out here with sipping with Sammie.
Absolutely.
Feel me?
But do you feel like now that you're diversifying more, like 5-6 days a week you doing either comedy or poetry, and you're acting on a regular basis, do you feel like you fulfilling more of yourself, more of your passions? Do you feel like you learning more? Like is it giving back what you're putting out?
Yes.
In what ways?
I can see the evolving coming. I can see the change in the energy when I get off stage, because now it's different. Now when I do the poetry and the comedy, it's like an experience. It's no longer just, we're not just doing a show. It's an experience now. So now they are the gratitude, the graciousness. Like people didn't even know I knew these words. Like a lot of people think I'm just retarded. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you think that about me, it's like, all right, I am that, but I think deep too. It's like, but it's unnecessary to be talking about in the world every day, because ain't shit about to change, and I ain't about to change the shit. Like I got shit to go do.
I heard that. I definitely heard that. Like, that's crazy though, because it's like when you ever see the Tyson joint when he did the one man show?
No, I didn't see the whole thing.
I think like for me and a lot of people, that just made people see Tyson in a different light, which I think led to him getting some of the business deals and even the podcast that he has now. Right. Because we always had this interpretation of what we thought Tyson was, and then we seen that he's more thoughtful, and he has other things and shit like that. And he was already entertaining, but now he's a bull. Right.
But then nigga know how to fight. Like, what was the point for me to show y'all what I'm thinking about if I fight?
What I'm supposed to say at the fight press conference that's eloquent?
I'm gonna whoop your ass. That's it.
Leave that shit to Muhammad Ali, man. No, but that's a real thing. But I think that a lot of times people pigeonhole themselves because you're good at comedy. You're really good at comedy. Yeah. So you could have just said, well, bigger and better over here. But if you look at what is going on, comedians are getting a lot of opportunities. Yeah. Because we want serious roles from y'all now and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it ain't just jokes no more. It's like, no, he has a personality. He has something that translates on screen. They putting y'all in shit that's not even funny no more. Right. So, like, you might as well work that motherfucker.
No.
Show him everything you can do.
Definitely work that shit. Work that shit.
Do the Jamie Foxx joint.
You know what I'm saying?
Play the piano, and tell jokes at the same time.
Let them know I'm a whole fucking entertainer. This is everything.
I'm boosted by that. I like that a lot. For real. For you. Yeah. That's what you doing.
Yeah, I gotta let them know I'm about to do everything, and it's just one step away. So, I'm I'm just trying to get it, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to see what's next.
Yeah, I mean,
and this poetry shit, I ain't gonna lie, the women is fucking with it. The women,
absolutely,
bro.
Absolutely.
A woman told me she wanted to do nasty to me just because I said some cool ass words on stage. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, with comedy, that don't happen. They don't just give you. In comedy, they want to get to know you. She just like, the words you said to me, I didn't even say them to you.
In comedy, they want you to do a whole nother set after the show. Can you make me laugh for another hour? No. No. You know what time it is? Right. No, but in poetry, I've been to a lot of slams, and I've hosted a few poetry events. And I see why every dude that get up there is on some freaky shit.
Yeah, I understand.
I get it.
I don't like it though. That shit weird.
Oh no, it's weird to me. I think, but I be watching the room like I'm in the front. Like,
they love it.
Oh, all right.
Like I book people like that. I book niggas that's gonna do that.
The sex symbol boy that's gonna get crazy. Because they coming back to see him again. He can do the same joint.
That's crazy. And I personally think it's corny. I think it's like a cheat.
I think that some of the dudes that do it, I consider corny, and they get away with murder.
Oh yeah.
You know
oh my gosh. They don't even get away with it there. Like you ain't said that shit anywhere else. Like, nigga, shut up. Fuck out of here.
But you can't never hate on nobody pimping. If it works for him, that's why he over there.
Yeah, I ain't mad. I know that shit works. I know it works.
From personal experience.
Yeah, I know it works. That shit works. So,
favorite thing about acting?
My favorite thing about acting? I don't even know. I be meeting a lot of cool people. Right now, I'm really paying attention. That's all I'm doing. And this acting shit. I know I'll be going in as extras and shit, but I really be noticing how many cameras are set up and shit. Like, I don't know if you see me when I came in here. I noticed all this shit that y'all got going on because I'm learning that eventually I'm gonna do my podcast. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, damn. I gotta have a TV set up, and if I want to do it the right way, I need to have a white girl in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just things I need to have. Like
I don't know if the TV and or the white girl is necessary, but they help.
Yeah, they help. You know what I'm saying? For me to be the best podcaster I could be,
they help a lot. Yo, this nigga is a fool, man.
So I'll just be in there. I'll be in there watching, man, just learning. And one movie I was in a movie called My Sisters. Is already on. It's always on Amazon Prime. You go check it out.
Dope.
But we did that like 4 or 5 years ago when I went and did that movie with them. They did the whole movie within a day. They clipped. I think it took like a day and like it was 30 hours. 30 hours. They finished the movie in 30 hours. Shit. So from top to finish though.
That's crazy.
From top to finish.
Like edited? They ain't edit. You mean film?
Yeah, film.
Okay.
But that I feel like the filming part is the hardest part because you got to get everybody together. You got to work on everybody's schedules, and for the fact that they did it all in a day. Hey man, y'all be free these 2 days.
Yeah.
And that's it. And they locked that shit in, knocked that bitch out, and they shot everything 3 times. He already had the whole schedule advanced. He knew what he was gonna do at this time. And did that shit.
You have to. So, I've been on a day in the life type video shoot. Nigga wake up, get in the car, drive across the bridge, get with the homies, go to the radio station, go to the spot, go to the performing that night. Bro, that shit has to be so precise, and that's for a 5-minute video. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Because every part has to play. When we get here, they gotta be ready for us
every time.
That's crazy. So shout out to them. Who directed that?
Damn, I forgot his name.
All right, well we'll find out.
His name.
We'll find out. We might be able to add it later in post.
Yeah, I
You ever thought about acting classes?
I've done an acting class. Last year I took a acting class. I'm going to take another acting class. But damn, I forget her name too. Shasha. Shasha. I took Shasha acting class last year. She moved to Atlanta. She started getting some big roles now too.
Dope.
So
dope. What when you say a acting class, like you went once or you went for 6 weeks or?
It was once a week for like I think I did it for like 12 weeks. 12 weeks, something like that.
That's a solid regimen.
Yeah, We did it. Then she moved, and I was currently buying a house at the time, so I really couldn't afford the acting classes anymore. So yeah, so that was just what it was. But I want to get back into it because I'm figuring out how to maintain these bills at this point in my life. So.
Absolutely. I mean, I think because I've taken acting classes when I was young. I did quite a bit of acting as a teenager, and it was fun. And I was it was groups though. Like I was in there with other teens, so it was a lot of women. Or girls, you know what I'm saying? And it was I had a good time, and they always let us like improv at one point of the class, and improv to me was like when they let you scrimmage at basketball practice. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, after all this learning shit, that we could get loose. Oh yeah, and that used to be my favorite shit. So I always thought about going back to take a few classes or whatever, just to have it in my repertoire in case I jump back out there. You know what I mean? Because opportunities is around, and I don't want to be the boy that you're laughing at for the wrong reason. Word. Especially after saying, no, I used to act. Yeah, and you're like, you horrible, nigga.
you gotta go work on your craft. You know what I'm saying? Go try. You know what I'm saying? Go try to be better than what you are, because you never know. Like niggas is picking you. They got you in the room because of your look. You know what I'm saying? You're there because of your look, and we can say it's not that. It's gonna always.
It's
be
always that first.
It's for the look first. And now, if you got talent with a look, because there's gonna be other 5, 6 other niggas that look like you. But if you got talent, you can work that shit out.
My biggest thing is just I always want to be able to deliver how I'm supposed to deliver. Like you just said, shot the movie. They did 3 takes of everything, and that was it. My 3 takes take forever, or my 3 takes don't come out, like I would hate for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be that precise to where if we got 3 times, I'm giving y'all 3 completely different joints, or 3 perfect or whatever, as close to perfect as we could get, and that's cool because I see what she go through adding this shit. I can't imagine if it was supposed to flow as a piece. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, so trying to figure this shit out.
That's dope. Now, I've been seeing you with a lot of videos on the social medias.
Social media lit. I got 100,000 on TikTok.
Yeah.
Well, 99,100.
What's your TikTok joint? Ken Jones Comedy?
Ken Jones videos. Ken Jones Comedy got banned from TikTok originally after I started going viral, but I was saying the N-word too much. And TikTok don't play that shit. They cut me right off. So,
that's crazy. Where was you at before they banned that page?
How
many followers you had before that?
I was at like 4,000.
Oh, so it wasn't a hard hit.
It wasn't, but I just started going viral. Like, so that's why I got I went
killed your traction from that page. Yeah,
I just started going viral, and then they took me down. Like I had a video that went like 200,000 on there. And I had another one that went 100,000 on there, and then that just took me down. So.
What's your biggest joint? Which was the 200,000 one? What was the skit?
The biggest one with my face on it don't even be coming from my page. Some girl got 900,000 on her page once.
Who?
I forget her name. She on here.
I'm about to say I might know her.
Yeah, she redid a video of mine and got 900,000 on my.
Oh, your video?
Yeah, on my video. Just making faces to my video. I said, well, damn, they didn't even give me 900,000 on my shit. My shit had like 500, 600,000.
That's how the internet work, though. That happens a lot to motherfuckers.
That's crazy. It's the wildest shit. But it's life. Fuck it. Keep sharing me. Keep doing that shit. My face get other people more views, or the most views they ever got. So hopefully we get you the most views you ever got on this motherfucker.
Yeah, let's run it the fuck up. I got Ken Jones in this motherfucker.
I'm gonna go back and look.
Any bright. Can't miss it when you scrolling.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm going back and look. I'm gonna see these numbers.
They gonna see this motherfucking thumbnail. It's gonna be like the Fire Festival joint. They gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's Ken.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You already know what it is.
That's dope. What was your best night on stage doing stand up? Best room, your favorite room that you addressed, or time or whatever that you hit the stage. You ever left the stage with that Eddie Griffin glow?
I left the stage with that shit many of times. It's like I be feeling like the man when I'm on that motherfucker.
As you should.
But the best night, I don't know. The best night probably it was a night I was sick as shit. I was sick.
You had a flu game?
Yeah, it was like I was sick as a dog. I was sick as a fucking dog, and then I went up there
and gave everybody COVID.
And no, this is way before COVID. It's like 8 years ago. I was sick as a dog, and then I went up there and murdered that bitch. And I didn't even feel sick on stage. And afterwards, I didn't feel sick at all. So
look at God.
Yeah. I was like, damn, I don't know how I'm gonna do this show, like all this shit. I went up there, murdered that bitch.
That's what's up. That's heavy. I personally have a huge respect for stand-up. I've been studying comedians my whole life. I have so much respect for stand-up that I'm never gonna get up there and do it.
Man.
I'm one of them. Like I feel like, you know how like a lot of best football coaches never played this shit, but they know like I know all the technicalities, I know the plays, I know the art of the bring.
Y'all not about to be hitting me.
But god damn it, I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? And like literally, I don't want to be the guy that's like, but I'm funny too. Like that's corny, cause that don't usually pan out well. It'll be a Fresh Prince episode.
Everybody corny at first.
I believe that too,
and that's just what it is. Like I mean, it's the exceptions. It's people that just rock.
I believe some people had a great first night, but I believe a couple nights later they learned something.
My first night was amazing. Then and then what I would do when I first started going on stage, I would do a new set every time I went on stage, and I go up there and I'm like, oh, Arrow, these other comedians doing the same set. These bum ass niggas, these bum ass motherfuckers. Like I'm trashing them, like, but. Not knowing they shit was getting better, and my laughs was going down. So like,
you was stuck at 75%.
Yeah, it wasn't even that close, brother. That shit started at 65, and then I started going down and down. Stopped at 10. Fuck.
You saw this Rock special, right?
The Rock special.
Chris Rock special.
I have not. You know what? I be like living under a rock unless it's my career.
The only reason
I be focused.
The only reason I asked about it, not to be salacious, because I don't get into that really on here, but he had a joke that he fucked up, right? He acknowledged that he fucked it up, went on, and then somehow that joke came right back around and it was like flawless, and he still got a laugh for it.
Yeah, because he just acknowledged that he fucked it up.
You know what I'm saying? But it was still a surprise when it came back though. And I think that was the art of it. Like it didn't look like he was looking for a way to.
I seen it coming. I seen it coming when he said it.
As soon as he did it.
Yeah, I seen it coming.
And that's what I'm saying.
I seen it coming.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but that comes from being on the motherfucking stage. Being able to recognize it and being able to do it comes from being up there. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So everybody trash at some point.
I definitely seen that shit coming. But
because I was like, that shit was genius.
That was a good job.
So you didn't see it, but you saw this part.
Yeah, I saw that part. Everybody had to see that part. Everybody, that part was the internet's part. Listen, the internet will make some shit go blow, and that's what blew. So
y'all got group chats and shit.
I got group chats,
like a comedian group chat. Like when the comedian do some funny shit, all y'all grind them up.
This group chat like that, I hate them shit though, because them saying group chats don't work hard enough. Like I don't.
Niggas worry too much about joking with each other.
Like I hate that shit, bro. Like and that should be pissing me off, because like I'm trying to work and y'all niggas don't share promoters. Y'all don't give no information. Y'all just be busting on each other. Like that shit corny.
I can see that.
I just want to work, bro. So they put me in a group chat the other day, like 2 weeks ago, before the 3 weeks ago, before the Super Bowl, whatever the Super Bowl was, right before the Super Bowl. Niggas, comedians playing in the Super Bowl party. Mind you, I love the comedian that's planning. I love this nigga.
DL.
And I personally think he should be way farther in life.
DL.
Right? So he planning this Super Bowl party, and at the same time he planning it with niggas that just started comedy a year ago. I'm like, bro, why the fuck is you planning a Super Bowl party with niggas that just started comedy a year ago? Y'all on two different levels. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. We in the same group chat, so y'all done put me in a group chat with niggas,
all these motherfuckers,
with niggas that's 20 years in the game and niggas that just started a year ago. So now, what we gonna do with it? Y'all just gonna continue to plan the party? or y'all gonna share some information? Cause the niggas that's down here should at least come up. And if we gonna be doing anything, we need to be sharing. Like where the promoters at? Where the next shows at? Where can I get on at?
I respect that. I like that a lot.
But niggas be bullshit.
I like that perspective a lot because
they bullshit.
One thing I know about you, I seen you put other comedians on stage. I seen you had comedy shows. I seen you bring headliners to the city and all type of shit.
All that.
That motherfuckers wouldn't even expect it to be in that room sometimes. And I've seen you tour. I seen you, you know what I mean, run around in
Atlanta, March 19th.
March 19th?
Atlanta.
That's what's up. But, like, so I know that your mentality is work and network. And a lot of motherfuckers' mentality is to push down and pull up. You know what I'm saying? They work on a levy system. They pull on your shit, they go up.
Yeah.
And that shit is...
Like, if I bust on you and make you look stupid, then everybody think I'm the man right now. But if you made your own jokes about yourself, you'd have still been the man.
Absolutely.
You would have still been the man in the room.
Yep.
Like,
seen a lot of motherfuckers do it.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of motherfuckers do it. Is that a thing, though, that you had to adjust with when you say, like, you made a joke about the women wanting to know you as a comedian, but, like, even with getting comfortable with being open with your audience as a comedian. Like,
oh, yeah. I had to get comfortable multiple times. Like, the changing of set. Like, at first you just up there telling jokes. Like, I was going to telling fart jokes and shit like that. Like, whatever the case may be. Or,
and where you from?
Huh?
And where's everybody from tonight?
And doing crowd work and shit.
A lot of ladies in the crowd tonight.
But once you eventually get to it, you start talking just about yourself and how you grew up and the shit you dealing with your baby mom and your girlfriend, the shit that they just said to you. You making these shit jokes, you done fucked up your relationship even more.
I was about to say, your baby moms be at your shows, because I seen a lot of baby mom jokes out there.
My baby moms and my baby moms had both been to the shows.
And were they upset? Did you curve your jokes?
Come back now, man. They
said, I ain't doing that shit no more.
They are done with that
Did
shit.
the room know they was your folks?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because that would be even crazier. Like, if you said, because my crazy ass baby mom, she over there.
I think one time I pointed out my baby mom and her sister and shit like that. They would just be popping up the shows. I feel like other motherfuckers be inviting them, and then I wound up being there. That's what happens.
And then you talk about their fucking family.
Word. Can we time out now?
Yep.
Can I go?
Edit. This nigga crazy.
That's the edit move.
Yeah.
All right, keep this shit too, cause I want to see that. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna let y'all know.
This nigga silly.
Put that on there. Get that cut.
This nigga is crazy. Yo, so
Gotta get some glasses. No, you know what pissed me off? So, one thing about women. So you know how they be like they'll give you the world. Like I gave him the world. Yeah, y'all give us the world, but y'all give us the world in y'all view and y'all like. Y'all don't give us the world that we want. And we wanting simple shit.
Mm-hmm.
One birthday, I asked this girl to get me a cup. Like, and she make cups, so it's not even get me a cup. I want her to make me a cup. So it's some free shit. She already got the cups in the crib. I want her to make me the cup and
personalize it.
Yeah, I just want Ken Jones on it for my birthday.
Pimpin'.
Yeah.
Pimpin' Ken.
A Silas type shit, you know. But I don't fuck with Silas. I like the little sipping cups and shit, right? I'm like, make me a cup. You know what she got me for my birthday? She got me a fucking facial.
She said, I think you need this more.
And it's not that wasn't a great thought. I appreciate
your priorities fucked up.
But I still ain't get my fucking cup yet. Like,
and you still ain't get a cup.
That was 2 birthdays ago, bitch. Like,
you gonna have to cash app for $100. And she go like, what's that for? My fucking cup. They only $20. Well, bitch, I figured I must gotta pay more because it ain't been here yet.
Man. I gotta give me some cups, man.
A fucking cup. That's crazy. You pay any attention to what 85 South do?
No, but I know they were just in the city though. I know that
because you were speaking to doing pods and hosting pods and stuff like that.
Okay.
And you have a hell of a fucking network.
Word.
So I was just saying, business wise, if you start easing into that lane, might be a good model for you to follow based on what your talents are.
What?
Because you could do whatever the fuck you want if you do it right.
What? Do the podcast and do the show at the same time. Do it all live.
And you know all the personalities, so you'd be able to build a little. You know what I mean?
I fuck with
That's just something for you. Not to compare you to nobody. That wasn't what I was doing.
I just don't be watching podcasts a lot. It's also things I need to do, but you know.
Yeah, but I mean, if there's anybody that does anything that would be in your lane, not necessarily the way you would do it, but they built a network that's very respectable, and they young, and they in the same shit we into.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that would be somebody that, because you ain't gonna do the way Joe would do it, more so than the way, you know what I'm saying, somebody else that's like you would do it.
Right.
So I just think that would be dope for you to check out whenever you do wrap your mind around it, because I know you got a lot going on. You on Tubi and Amazon Prime, and I definitely want to, on some real shit, I want to salute that, because I think that we get so used to now lower tier movies are on these streaming platforms that we take the accomplishment out of that shit. Like, nigga, you in everybody's living room. Right. You know what I'm saying? On multiple servers. Like, that's dope as hell. And I think even the people that's in it don't dig it like that. Like, bro, that's TV. Like,
that's the new one.
We looking at it like, this TV, niggas spend 70% of their TV time on Tubi. Certain people. You see what I'm saying? Certain motherfuckers, everything they watch is on Amazon Prime. That's the only app they got in their crib. And the free ones. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So I think that that's dope as hell, and I definitely don't want you to be one of the ones that missed that. No, because everything else you're going to do is going to come out too. Yeah. Because you're only getting bigger and better opportunities, I would assume.
Every time.
You see what I'm saying? So
I got like a nice little role in my next movie. Nice, and his name.
Your biggest role so far?
It is. It is my biggest role so far. Like they got me playing a nice little part. So, and I'm playing myself kinda. I'm a comedian that came from the streets. So it's the same shit. Yo,
I'm laughing at the way you said it. You said you came from the streets.
Yeah. Nothing crazy.
That's pimping. But a lot of lines.
Yeah. And they crazy part, they added more lines. So I learned my lines for that movie. I learned my lines before everybody else. Before the person who was putting the shit together, she didn't even know her lines yet. Ebony, I'm shouting you out. Yeah, Ebony, you ain't know your lines at first.
So they added more to make it more difficult.
Yeah, so they gave me more lines after that. So that's just come prepared. That's what happens when you came prepared. That's all. I came prepared that
It's
day.
like school. You gonna finish your test first. All right, well, go clean the chalk erasers.
Yeah. It's cool. I take them lines, man.
What's your regimen for learning your material though? Are you is that easy for you to? Do you have a quick memory?
Nah, I'm slightly retarded. I ain't gonna lie, I'm slightly retarded. You know, so it's a process.
Who was it that I was watching
It's a process.
in an interview, and they said they was always prepared because the teleprompter was gonna fuck them up. He like, I gotta know everything because I'm a little dyslexic or whatever, so I have to know more than you have to know, because even if there's cues, I'm not gonna be able to get through that shit. That's gonna be a thing. You know what I mean? A glitch. So sometimes we use our weaknesses as our strengths. They become our strengths.
Yeah, it's a process. So I like I might listen. At first, I listened to it. Like I just played it as an audio book. So I'm like, I got an app that read writings to you. So I listened to it at first, and then afterwards I read it, and then afterwards I read it again. And then afterwards I tried to practice with somebody, and then.
Do you sleep to it? You ever did that?
No, I have not. I have not slept to it.
I just hear a lot of different regimens that battle rappers go through. So, and like I said, I acted when I was young, so I was forced.
The battle rappers be sleeping to their battle raps before they.
Some of them do. Some of them actually do their shit to beat, and you can tell when they perform it sometimes. And some of them,
I feel like ENESS do everything to a beat, bro.
I feel like he has a permanent beat in his head, bro. That beat ain't with nowhere. It don't matter what he rap to. That wiggle gonna be there because that beat is in his head, man. That's my nigga, man. Shout out to Ness, man.
Every time the nigga Ness could make you fucking bob on a battle rap. How you getting niggas to bob their head on a battle rap, bro? That's crazy, yo. He definitely one of the greatest.
Ness will take you back to Broad Dowdy when he start rapping.
Bro, shit, bro.
Remember, you used to go Broad Dowdy and 40 niggas would be going like this?
Yeah, bro. Like, that shit's crazy. The only nigga that rap like that on anything. And
for 30 years.
I don't give a fuck what beat is on. His own beat come to my head when he rap.
Every time, bro.
I don't care. What? That's a sound. That's a sound that can't be duplicated right there. That's a style.
Well, some things are perfect. Like, we always talk about artists being versatile, right? But Kiss been doing the same exact formula for the whole fucking time, and we ain't got sick of it. We can't even think of one time we ain't like it. So it's something to be said for that too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, we gonna see, but this the thing about versatility. The versatility get you new people. So like Drake. Drake gonna be a superstar because every time he gonna keep changing. Why he doing the Wan music now? You know what I'm saying? Like he doing Jamaican music now because he about to go get a whole new Jamaican list of people that he didn't have really following or really messing with him. So it's different. So now when he do that the Caucasian music or the extra pop music, you know what I'm saying? He trying to go get a whole new following that he didn't have. But Kiss ain't gonna be a superstar. But all of us gonna love him because we already love him. And he might not go get no new fans,
right?
But his fans is gonna support him to the day he die.
So forever, that's a fact. Cause it's like I always use the example: every rapper don't gotta be Lil Wayne, bro. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers look at it like, so why you ain't doing this? Why you ain't doing that? I don't want Kiss to do nothing Kiss don't want to do.
Word. No, facts.
Some niggas you be like, yeah, you might need to try. Kiss, how you feel? That's what we doing.
Jump on the beat, bro. That's all I want to hear. Jump on the beat. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear some more style. I want to hear more Styles P tell some more stories.
Yeah.
I miss his Styles P story game is fucking crazy.
It's phenomenal.
It was
phenomenal.
Crazy, bro.
Lloyd Banks got a mean story game too, and he's not noted for it because he only gave us a couple projects that people know of. But Lloyd got a mean story game.
Yeah, I ain't really fuck with Lloyd.
That project, the album that came out, the song that started with the alarm clock going off, that shit was crazy.
Not to say I ain't really fuck with Lloyd, I was just saying.
I wasn't a big Lloyd Banks fan.
Yeah,
but G Unit had it for a minute, and that was my song off of that album, and it was a story, and it was crazy. One thing about me when it comes to albums, I usually like the emotional joint. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I love that shit.
That's usually my favorite joint on the whole album. Like,
because they be speaking on that shit. Other times, sometimes they be trying to do party and rap party beats. I don't really like that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't really listening to this to go clubbing with you niggas. So I'm not listening to my rappers to go clubbing. That's what it is. Like if you can make a cool club song, that's cool. But I'm not listening for it.
I think that's what's ill about Beans though. Because when Beans came out, I seen everybody that knew Big say that Beans was the closest thing that they seen to Big. And they were talking about delivery, approach, all lyrics, a lot of different factors that made them similar. But one of the things that I noticed that made them similar was as hard as Beans could be, when you listen to him on the Jay-Z Club joint, 5 Seconds Is Up, that's one of the hardest club verses ever.
Word.
Like from top to finish, he run it down on that joint. Whole squad got rounds. Like that thing go crazy, and it feels like you was in the club because that's what happens in the club. You know how I get in the club, and it was like that's why he's like big because he could do both. Everybody can't carry both as strong as that. Like
nah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you need your street niggas to just be your street niggas.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that shit from y'all.
I don't. And then I don't have but so much space for street rappers in my own catalog either. I don't want no new niggas.
Listen. You got to slip in by my shit. Like if you a new street rapper, like
I'm more open to any other kind of music, but if I want to hear from certain people.
Well, shit.
Generals.
I mean, the last new nigga, it's TURAE. Yeah, TURAE. That's probably last new nigga. Kurt Leaf.
yeah. Kerr been going crazy for a while.
And Ryder.
Yeah. But that's a good list though. That's a good list.
And shit, half of them niggas signed to DC.
I'm about to say, them niggas working though.
Half of them niggas signed to DC.
I done seen half them niggas on stage in the last couple months, opening for big shows.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, that's a good list. That's a good list. Core killed the Meek show. Yeah, the good side of the Meek show.
That's only new drill niggas on my shit.
I don't even really have no drill niggas.
They knew. They not new.
I'm so far off of drill that, like, I got songs that I like, but I don't be knowing who songs they is.
Yeah. It's like,
you know what I'm saying?
This shit fire, but I really can't keep. It's destroying my brain, bro. It's destroying my brain.
I used to tell the homies when we was younger, like, bro, if Styles P is your favorite rapper, I hope that your second favorite rapper is Barney, because you very impressionable. And if all you hear is smoke weed, hawk niggas, you really gonna turn into a gremlin, and you ain't like that, bro. Like, you need to listen to Barney after you listen to, cause it get dark. Yeah. It get dark. Yeah. We all ain't as responsible with this information.
Nobody. Listen, young niggas definitely want to be gangsters. Young niggas want to be in it. So I ain't gonna lie. I used to listen to Young Bob headshot shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Young Bob. Me and Young Bob been doing some shit together. My shows is at his venue now. So.
Dope. Salute to Bob. I seen him pop up recently.
But he the reason I wanted to be a drug dealer. So, you know, he the reason I wanted to be a drug dealer.
Explain that. Explain that. So you knew Bob before the
No, I didn't know. I just watched the nigga on fucking. Watched all the DVDs and hit all that headshot. I wanted to be I want to be one of them headshot niggas.
Oh, so
I wanted to
I'm a hustle so I could be on headshots, pussy.
Listen, I used to run with this. I knew this white rapper, but he was kind of scared, man. I wanted him to be one of them rappers. You know what I'm saying?
You like, try. What's this nigga named Skinny from the 9? You try to make a little Skinny from the 9.
I was trying to
get you a 6-9.
He was scared that we was gonna start beefing with niggas. I'm like, fuck these niggas, man. What are y'all talking about, man? I don't give a fuck about these niggas. Like, niggas don't know.
I can't imagine you saying that with a straight face though. Like, you smiling saying it now. He probably ain't believe your ass. He like, your goofy ass gonna get us killed.
See, this is the problem. All my family members, they all, you know,
with the shits.
They get busy.
So it ain't that serious to you. No big deal.
I've been this nigga.
We gonna have to do what we gonna have to do regardless.
I've been this nigga in every situation. So it's like, whatever.
Yeah, I'm the one that if it get heated and I'm smiling, it's a problem. Cause right after the smile comes the bullshit. Yep. This shit gets hilarious to me, and I make myself comfortable.
Listen, I smile because I be fucking nervous for real. And fucking,
I start off with anxiety.
Yeah.
Once the smile come, I already know what I'm doing.
Yeah, like y'all think I'm smiling because I'm just laughing or I'm not taking whatever shit we taking serious. But no, I'm really nervous at the moment. So you know, I'm thinking.
And that's the thing. Like, it takes I seen a lot of supposed tough guys come out later and say, bro, I was scared. Like, I put in work and I did what I had to do in them situations, but I was scared just like you would be scared. Like, it's fight or flight, and then it's what you can do and can't do.
Bro, listen. Listen, I go to boxing classes. I've been in boxing for the last 4 or 5 years now. Just I
you go to the joint where you was having a
yeah. That's why I started fucking with them. They were like, yeah, you need to get in here.
Get your little ass in here.
They were like, yeah, you need to get in here.
You was in there looking like Wiz Khalifa.
But I only do that shit just to be natural with it. I don't do that shit to be. I ain't trying to be no fighter. I just want. Because if a nigga swing, you got to know where to go.
If you can go through a boxing regimen, then you're in shape. You can breathe. You got stamina is right and all that. You ain't gotta be the best fighter, but if you can get through the workout on a regular basis, then you in shape.
Most fights only fucking 40 seconds.
40 seconds, bro.
Most fights only 40 seconds.
85% of them go to the ground.
Yeah, so if you can last more than that first 40 minute, you can do a minute.
You good. You good.
Yeah.
They can get winded. I fought a motherfucker in 100-degree weather with nobody to break it up, and we just wound up.
Yeah.
Let me go. You let me go. Like, there's nothing left in the tank.
Eventually.
There's nothing in the tank, bro. Neither one of us were trained for this.
We're not fighters. Let's go home. I want to go home.
Like, you already bleed. I can't swing no more. It's over. Like, I've been that, and that was the only time that I've ever.
Can you throw your punches for 6 rounds?
And mind you, the funniest part about it is that's when I was in the best shape of my life. That's when I was in hooping shape. But I wasn't fighting in the sun for fucking 15-minute shape. Yeah. And not to say it was 15 minutes, but 2 minutes for like 15 when you swing.
Yeah, 2 minutes is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, 2 minutes is crazy. Hitting that boxing bag. I ain't gonna lie to you. So
that's crazy. Damn, I ain't know you was boxing.
I mean, I just train, bro. I'm not in that motherfucker. Don't whoop my ass.
You ain't scheduling no fights.
I know. Don't come whoop my ass.
You can get you a little celebrity boxing bag, man. You a bull.
Listen, one of these days,
you got 100,000 on TikTok.
Nah, not today. I'm cool, bro. I ain't trying to get my ass whooped out there. I just want to stay proper. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith slapping people on stages. I'm just trying not to get slapped on stage. That's it.
I heard that shit.
That's it.
I don't think nobody slapping you on stage.
Yeah, that's it. Listen, I try not to disrespect people to the point that they want to slap a nigga.
But I mean, I'm not gonna assume that it's a sketch I don't know about either. Why are you so close to me,
bro, what are we doing? It's none of that.
I might not put my hands up, but I'm ready.
As soon as you step up, lean back.
Like it's not gonna happen like that.
Yeah.
Not saying I'm invincible, but it's not just gonna be me stand there and make an immediate joke.
Yeah, I'm not making no jokes after that.
I'm not that funny.
I'm not making no jokes after that. I ain't gonna lie. So I was in I'm in one show. I'm in like I'm about to go to there tonight. Shout out to DJ Hardcore. He got a poetry comedy show out like Newtown, PA, some shit. Nonetheless, I was at one of the shows and it was like around Halloween. And I'm thinking that it was like a Halloween show because one of these niggas got a mask on. I'm like, bro, this a mask party? This a costume joint? He like, nah, it's not a costume joint. But this nigga got like a Darth Vader mask on. So when I'm on stage, right? I'm on stage and I'm talking shit like, hey, somebody check this nigga. Somebody get this nigga. All right? As I'm talking, I keep talking shit about him, right? He wound up getting upset and he would like slam something and he just walk out the door.
Oh shit!
I didn't know what the fuck that meant. I got off stage. At that moment, it's time for me to go, bro. I got off stage. I grabbed my gun, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like at this point, cause I'm ready. I ain't got no more shit for nothing, y'all. These jokes
video?
Is done.
Somebody needs the video of Darth Vader before him slamming the fucking table.
Yo,
and then your face when he walked out. That would go viral.
Bro, that shit.
At this point, he knew he fucked up.
That shit was crazy.
Yo, you done pissed off.
I thought he's coming back to shoot that bitch up for real.
That's amazing.
I ain't gonna lie. Like 4 niggas grabbed their guns. It was like, you know, it was wild. But we good. Everything was safe.
So you a vet in the city.
That's a blessing.
Somebody that I always say doesn't get enough respect.
Talk about it.
For what they do in the city. Is,
I did it.
Also you, but somebody I say is a legend in the city that don't get spoke about enough is TURAE.
Oh yeah, that's my guy.
And TURAE does a lot and has bred a lot of the motherfuckers for the city that everybody know.
Yeah, I'm one of his breeds. I'm one of his breeds.
No, I'm aware, but like, so how did that come about? You working or tutelage under TURAE?
I was
take the classes.
I was doing comedy for a month. For a month, and this girl that I was tagging at the time, she was like, I seen this comedy class hosted by this guy named Comedy by TURAE or something like that. Well, maybe you should check it out. So I went and checked that shit out. Like I signed up for it. It was like 2 months after where I signed up for some shit. It started like January or something like that. But I did the class, and that was fucking 12 years ago. That was a month after I started comedy. Like, I started comedy, and then the class, and then I started meeting everybody. And then he kind of, like, showed me and, like, taught me the way to go and shit. I
see he be tapping in on everybody's posts. He pay attention to what y'all got going on.
Word.
So he keep up with you to this day?
Yeah, I just hit him up. I be asking him for bookers. I hit him. I'm like, yo, let me do your I checked out my vacation because I can't never go to his Wednesday shows no more. I work 1:30 to 10 now, so I have a fucking dumbass schedule. But I can't. So I'm like, I know when I got on vacation. I'm like, yo, let me do your show. Let me do your show when I got my vacation. He like, man, I'm like, let me feature it. He like, yeah, I only book headliners and guest spots. I'm like, you know, I want a headline. I just think I'm just not sure if you want me. You might want somebody better. Like, nigga, I want a headline, bro.
I can do the time.
I got the time. He like, yeah, that's understandable. I get back with you.
But he's funny as shit. Yeah. And I feel like he don't even play nothing no more. He just go up there and talk.
No, everything's playing.
He's like,
all them jokes is jokes.
But I'm saying the feeling he gives you, he feels like Chappelle in Philly.
It's conversation. Everything he do is like he opened every joke up like a conversation. So you don't even know that shit about to hit. That shit just smack you in the face. You like, God damn. First of all, you talk about some serious shit. Next thing you know, you just getting smacked with laughter. So like, he different. He definitely #1 in the city.
I fucks with him a lot, and I think that, you know, we got stars from the city, but I think that what he's contributed to this motherfucker, you can't take away from him because he's still a beast on stage.
No, that's a fact.
Still a beast on stage. Who's the up and coming comedians that you think are talented, that you respect?
The up and coming. What's up and coming? What do you consider up and coming?
Who's under you? Because you 12 years in, so anybody with probably 5 or less years would be
up and coming.
A decent range.
Tata.
Yeah.
Tata got the juice now. Tata definitely got the juice.
I think I'm gonna have her on.
Jay Lachey got the juice. Jay Lachey, she only been doing that shit for like a year. She been fucking this shit up. She been fucking shit up.
It's crazy. The woman been. The woman different. Woman is different. On the music side, it's been like
when women take their craft serious, it's different. It's just different because technically, all these women don't always have to pay all their bills.
Technically,
all these women don't always have to pay all their bills. So now they get help from us. So now they're not putting all their money that they're making into their bills. So now they can follow career goals more often versus going to actual work. You know what I'm saying? So
unless family and household is a burden.
I'm just talking about some cases. Life be lifing, so we can't life be lifing. Right. But in some cases, women got this shit on lock, or you know what I'm saying, or they going through a divorce. There's a nigga helping them out with some kind of extra money, but it's things they don't got. And there's
always usually dad, uncle, or brother around.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And so it's like and then when they focus and no man can't get into their little mind and fuck they shit up, man, they be so amazing at whatever. But if she wanted to do lashes, if she wanted to do fucking toes, if she wanted to do comedy, if she wanted to, like, she could be the best at everything she did, no matter what she did. Just women in business is amazing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
With my business money, I'm gonna take my business money. I gotta pay for the kids. I gotta pay for the house. And I gotta pay for the girl. Whatever girl I want to hang out with for the night. You know what I'm saying? If I want to hang out with somebody for the night, I have to pay for that. So it's different. That's all taken away from my business, and then it's taken away from the time. So I be trying not to deal with too many women nowadays, if I can.
No more sneaks and not so many women.
Yeah. No more sneaks and not too even. I need some more sneaks. I need some red ones. I need something to go with some red ones or some white ones.
You ain't been looking at nothing. You ain't got nothing on the brain.
Nah, I don't.
That you want.
I can't even think in that mindset. I used to be on sneaker pages every fucking day, bro. Like I can't.
Too far removed.
Listen, I can't even think in that mindset. Like ever since I was trying to get focused, get my credit together, go buy this house. I got the house, so.
No, you gotta put the blinders on though. Like,
bro.
Especially with shit like sneakers is your weakness because you can't even plan
$220
for that.
A pop.
You can't even plan for that shit. You don't even know when certain shit coming out or when you gonna see it. And when you see it, it gotta come home with daddy.
$220 a pop, bro. And that's at minimum. If you want to go get some crazy shit, it might be $350. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why I left Nike a long time ago. I've been fucking with Puma.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see you. That was fire.
I appreciate it. Light work.
You know what I'm saying? That was some cool shit. You can throw that shit on with anything. Little dress down shirt. You know what I'm saying? I see that.
Ain't got a match. We out.
Yeah.
We out. But no, that's the thing though. That's part of it too. I ain't gonna lie, but that's where the sickness starts at. First it's like, I like this, I like this, I like this. Then you start getting clothes to go with shit. Then you just start getting clothes. And then it's like, I don't got nothing to go with this. So then you buy some more shit to go with that. And then you buy something to wear one night.
And you fucked up.
$300 sneaks for one night.
Listen, I tried to. I'm going with
sneaker ball.
I'm going with the hats now. See what I'm saying? I'm trying to change up the hats now. They be like $10 and $20.
Who make the joint you got on now?
Just
because I know a few women that make.
Who made this? Just fun.
So I'm pretty sure you know who you bought that one from.
I think Young Bob Mom made this.
Dope.
I think Young Bob Mom made this one. Fashionably Hooked make most of mine. It's a girl named Fashionably Hook make most of my hats. But Young Bob Mom made this. I got this at the open mic. Yeah.
Dope. No, but you gotta support motherfuckers, and it's a good joint. I ain't never see that color palette. You good?
Nah, that was my that was my phone bill. I gotta pay that bitch. That shit.
This nigga ain't glanced at the phone. He went like this. Like, is it an emergency, bro? We good? Like,
that was my phone bill. They on some bullshit. They want all their money, not half of it, not some of it. They want all their money. This is some bullshit.
Man, that's how I go with the bills.
Yeah.
One thing that's forever is bills, right?
That's a fact.
Thank God for being able to pay them, because they ain't going nowhere.
Listen, bro. I'm blessed. I don't know how I be getting the money to pay my bills. I don't know how I be getting the money, but God always make sure I got just enough. Like, I be broke as shit, yo, and I be traveling the world. I've been all around this country broke as shit. I don't know how I got enough money to do all this and still come back and pay the bills.
Speaking of which, I'm talking to a comedian. I need to hook up on the flights, because y'all niggas always got them.
I mean, you know,
comedians always know the route. We ain't gonna say how I want it.
Listen, book your shit. You got book. You got.
Yeah, because y'all don't pay for flights, boy. Y'all niggas pay a third.
I mean, no. I work for a flight company.
Oh, so you even
I'm a little different.
You better living.
Blessed.
Yeah, that's better.
I fly
living.
for free technically.
That's dope.
I fly everywhere in the country for free, and it's out the country. And it'd be like, it cost me like $400 to go to Africa.
Beautiful. That's like military prices.
Yeah, it was good. So I did Africa a couple years back.
Did you? What part you went to?
Johannesburg. Johannesburg.
Fire. How was it?
It was good. It was the most beautiful, scariest, dopest, terrifying, nervous, amazing trip I've ever been on. Like, it was everything. I feel like that's how it would be for me. Everything rolled in one. Like, mind you. So I went to the trick spot. Like, I went to the strip club. You know what I'm saying? You know, freak nigga.
I heard his love at the bills out there, though.
It is. You can catch AIDS for $50 if you want. You take the cold condom off for $50. That's
Super
it.
Light.
But it only costs $25 to get you. Actually, it costs a dub. Get a girl out there. Woo! Get a girl out in Africa. Cost a dub, right?
Wow.
So I went out in Africa and I went to the trick spot with one of the African comedians.
You about to make Africa the new DR. Be careful.
Hey, listen, do your thing. Don't get kidnapped, because they will kidnap you. They will kidnap the shit. Look, listen to the rest of the story before you finish.
Don't get too excited.
So I go out there with one of the comedians. He like, all right, this is dope, John. We have a good time. 2 days later, I want to go back, right? So I don't know where this nigga at. I go by myself. When I walking by myself, they pull me to the side. They're like, hey, you not from here, are you?
Fuck no.
I'm like, nah.
You see I'm coordinated?
I'm from Philly, you know, yeah. What's up? They're like, yeah, write your name, your hotel, and your number down so we make sure you leave. Leave the building right now? What are you talking about? You're like, yeah, we don't want you to get kidnapped here. Here? Y'all here? What are you talking about? But nigga, they will kidnap you in that bitch
in front of them motherfuckers.
In front of everybody.
They just gonna check later to see if you alright. You already gone. That's not even a good system. That's not a good system. That system doesn't work.
Try to find you later.
I'm gonna check his hotel in the morning. What? In the morning?
I'm dead. They didn't even check for me. Nobody ever called me.
Is it? He's fine. They got drunk.
Yeah. So, that shit crazy. I like Africa though.
No,
cool.
But that's one of the bucket list shit, and it shouldn't even be a bucket list. It's one of my next trips that I plan on taking is to Africa. Talk to a few people, couple that go regularly. My homie whose family is from over there, and when you say the terrifying, beautiful, exciting part, I asked him where his people was from, and I forget the name of the town, but he was like, in order to get there, it's up a mountain. You gotta go up this mountain, and it's super slim. And you're on a bus, but a bus is a station wagon with a bunch of people hanging off the sides and all of that. And you get to a point in the mountain where the people on the back have to push to get past a certain point in the mountain. But when you get to the town or the village, it's fucking gorgeous. But you gotta go damn near bungee jumping to get there. Like, you know what I'm saying? You scaling cliffs to get there.
It's too much.
But he was like, yo, it's so like And he's made that trip so many times since he was a kid. Like, it's normal to him. And I'm like, that sounds like the most amazing, scary, terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, the same description that you just said was my reaction to that story.
Everything real than one.
Yeah, that was my reaction when he told me that shit. I was like,
we had to catch a bus to the fucking strip club, and the bus was fucking crazy, bro.
It ain't like the buses in Cancun.
Bro, the way they was driving, bro, I thought we was gonna die.
Y'all was on both sides of the road.
I thought we was dead already. That's crazy. I'm cool.
That's vicious.
I'm cool.
Favorite place to travel to?
New Orleans. New Orleans. My mom from Lake Charles, Louisiana.
I had a ball in New Orleans once I found the weed.
Yeah, my mom from Lake Charles, Louisiana. I love the food, so I love the southern cooking, but I hate that city. Like, well, not hate. It's just a small town. It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So New Orleans is the popping town from around there. So I'm gonna go anywhere. I'd rather go there
than where your mom is from specifically. Yeah. That's crazy. I went to New Orleans once a couple years ago. Had a ball down in New Orleans. It's a lot of culture down there. Yeah. But the small thing is a real thing. Yeah. Like, yeah, I can see what you mean.
The food, I love the food. I'm here for the food.
Food is awesome. I didn't get the oysters from what's the name when I was down there.
I get a po' boy every time.
Definitely had a po' boy. I had everything else I wanted from down there. I just didn't get the deep fried oysters. I think it was something. Anyway, it was something I was plotting on. Word. But somebody got sick on the last day, and we had to call an audible. Word. You know how that go. Exactly. You know how that be. You good. But I
gotta get somebody to throw signs at me. She throwing baseball signs. I don't know what that mean.
Alright, so the first one was 45. That one was 2 minutes, which means that we've been talking for 58 minutes.
Okay, so we almost a wrap.
Which means we're 2 minutes from an hour. An hour is where we start gauging where we want to wrap at. Okay. Because the length of my pod is usually, and I'm telling you this because you learn it. I usually would get this to the people, but my pod is usually between an hour, hour and a half, hour 40 minutes at the most. So once I thought
it was an hour because I was ready to go to the bathroom again.
See, but once I know that we at the 2 minute mark, I know we got enough. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. So you call timeout again?
Yeah, we gonna call timeout.
All right, we right back to wrap this pup up. Man.
Ken bladder is too small.
You was babysitting that yak.
Now my the blunts I had earlier, that's fucking trash. Like the wraps. So I bought a new type of Fronto leaf, and that shit was trash. And I had to drink like a bottle of water and a half just to finish the one blunt.
God damn!
Like it was just burning. I was like, oh, can't hate it here.
Yeah, that's not a good fight.
Yes, I gotta get some new wraps when I get home. But
that's a vacation shit where you just gotta deal with what you can find.
Oh man, I hate that shit, bro. No, so I walked into a leaf store, like you know the wrap stores. Mm-hmm. So I walked in one of them little smoke shops, and then that's the shit they had. I'm like, all right, I'll try it. Then he started, you like, let me know how they are. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, that wasn't it.
That was the warning.
Yeah, because I don't really fuck with backwoods like that no more.
But ain't nobody bought them Jones and came in and raving about them bitches. Yeah, he was still needing your opinion on them pups.
I ain't going back in. I'm about to burn some other niggas' throats.
That's crazy. It's funny because like I'm a creature of habit. So when I go to my grandma's crib, I go to the same deli to get my beer, and I'm getting it before I go home. So an Asian boy down off of 63rd Street, I was drinking a certain kind of beer at the time, and I asked him for it, and he was like, if you like it, I'll get it. So he got it, and next hour of the day, he was like, it's expensive. I'm like, yeah, but I was buying it, like I ain't mind paying with it, and he was charging a lot for that, because he in that area, he by St. Joe, so it's cool. I'm paying it, because I told him to get it, no problem. Next thing I know, this motherfucker said, yo, I can't keep that shit in here. He said, I went back to the warehouse to get a couple cases. He said they only had 6 cases left, so I bought the rest of them. By the time I went back again, I'm like, I feel like I deserve a percentage of this shit. Yeah. Because they'll literally gauge it off of like the return, you know what I mean? Shit like that. They don't be knowing. They don't smoke that shit. It's just like when you go to Chinese store, they don't eat that shit on their lunch break. You see what they eat? White rice.
That's it.
They eat that shit.
Little soy sauce.
But it's funny because it really works like that with the small businesses, and it's important to do that. But as soon as, say I was the only one getting it and I stopped going to him, then he's fucked. But all them college kids knew what it was. So he made it killer. You know what I'm saying? He ran through that shit. So it's good to get feedback with people you fuck with. But if I don't fuck with you and you just line me up, I'm not coming back.
Word.
I'm not coming back.
Word. I feel that. Fuck it.
5 to 10 year, 5 year goals.
5 year goals?
5 year goals. Because it's an interesting time. You stirring a lot of pots right now. 5 year
goals. I hopefully, if I'm not off the job, hopefully I'm only doing like a day or two a week. I really don't want to actually quit because I do get the free flights and it's just beneficial for my life.
Nobody ever leaves them Joes.
You know what I'm saying? I just
I'll be part time forever.
Yeah, I'll just go part time and just do two days a week. You know what I'm saying? Call that shit a fucking day. Pay my child support with that. Yeah,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep that in the clear. But hopefully I ain't working no more or as much and shit. I just want to be working more. I ain't gonna lie to you. 5 years from now, my kids 15. 5 years from now, my kids will be fucking what, 20?
Grown.
20. I'm 5 years from now. I want them.
You gotta pay for the wedding.
Now, hopefully not. But I want both my kids to have their own house, even if they want to live in it or not. They don't necessarily gotta move out. But I want them to have their own house to start making some money. Start bringing something in. We'll set it up with a realtor company. Let them run that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Make it simple,
safer, smarter.
And yeah, that's it. I'm worried about how the kids about to start eating and start living.
You know what I just heard you say? I'm making a whole lot of money right now off this face, and in a little while I'll be good just off this face.
Yeah, that's it's gonna be good. Like I'm not the comedy gonna be the comedy and the poetry gonna be the poetry, and I'm going to just continue to grow in that aspect. But I just want to make sure my kids are straight for their little future, and they don't have to ask me for too much.
When we getting a book deal?
When we getting a book deal,
you gotta write something.
You right. You're very absolutely correct on that. Supposed to be doing the movie, supposed to be doing the book. I haven't done nothing.
The movie would be life based on your life, or based on a.
It'd be a story. It'd be all my stories would be similar to my life. I might change some aspects, like I might be a poet in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Instead of versus a comedian or something like that. Like I might have a different job, but it's gonna be a story about how I was dealing with these women or I was dealing with these kids. One or the other. That's what the story gonna be. Me dealing with these women or these kids.
Somebody asked me one time, what kind of comedian is Ken Jones? And I said, he a pretty boy comedian.
I don't even know what that means.
They said, what that mean? I said, this nigga do a lot of smiling. He talk about his baby bobs. He talk about his women. And I said, that's not all he do. But if you know what I'm talking about, if you know the type of nigga I'm talking about, it's kind of like them dudes that do the sexy shit at the poetry joint.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, no, this nigga's a player. And he stands up there and he's a funny player.
Yeah,
Is that fair?
I've been through some shit.
Is that fair?
Am I a funny player?
Are you offended by that?
Nah, I'm not offended about that. I'm not offended by that. I've been playing for a long time back in the day, so I'm just telling y'all all the player experiences. That's it.
No, it's a lot of that.
Yeah, it's a player handbook.
And like I said, it's more than that, but it's a lot of that.
Yeah. So,
but that's digestible though.
I think my should be like more accountability. On both sides.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like men and women, you know, because we both be fucking up. And
moral of the story is accountability.
Yeah, moral of the story, we all fucking up. So, like, we all be fucking up. So, if we take a little accountability for our actions, we good.
But isn't that important? Isn't that one of the main things about being a comic, a stand-up specifically? Like, you have to be self-deprecating or accountable before your audience will engage a certain way with you?
No, because you could just talk about fart jokes.
But that doesn't have any sustainability.
That don't
well, I said engaged.
That don't mean you won't be fired.
I said engaged, so I asked it wrong.
You know
I said engaged.
Like that don't mean the fart joke won't be hilarious.
No, because you know what?
Niggas won't love you better than they love me at the end of the stage.
Best joke that I ever heard that works every time is, that's what she said. That's what she said. Never fails. And you done heard that's what she said by everybody. That's what she said. Usually when it's used, you be like, that was crazy. That is what she said. So yeah, that is what she said. That's one of my things. I'll be like, man, I fuck with that's what she said. Y'all be trying too hard. That's what she said. It's worked forever. Shout out to the white boy that came up with it. That's what she said. That was probably a hell of a keg party. Y'all
what kind of cameras is these? These niggas getting money. Hey man,
don't do that. Broadcast it to the world, Craig. To the world. I seen the analytics. You the first nigga to make fun of my cameras.
Like these shit's fire. Like I never seen.
I mean, they do tricks and shit.
I never seen R2D2 cameras.
Yeah, they got remote controls and shit. Look at this one. Look.
See, now I'm going around the podcast getting intimidated to start mine. So, like, I don't even want to start mine now. Like, until I get the R2D2 cameras, I can't fuck around with do nothing.
No, let's keep it G. I didn't start like this. I'm on my 200 and this will probably be 4th or 5th episode. We started with way less.
200 episodes? What y'all start with? Give them the podcast juice right now.
We started with a camera or two, different cameras, way different lenses. That lens is fucking ridiculous, actually. These cameras was added when we started the concert series because we needed angles and we didn't have enough people to. We started with that camera.
We started with this camera. Let me see the camera.
Show the people.
Let's show the people. They started with this. I don't even know what this looks like.
That's the joint. That's the joint from your computer. The joint you put on top of your computer.
This the computer joint?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Same shit.
I'm still in this. I'm starting my podcast. We up.
But that's what we started with. Like, but one thing that's important to me, and it's just like with comedy, you gotta start where you at. Like, the longer you wait to start, then the longer it's gonna take to get. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
So it was like we had enough to start with, and we just had to build on it and build on it. But there's a lot of building. You talking about 200 and something episodes, 55 weeks in a year, 52 weeks in a year. It's a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So don't think that you got to get all of this and the screen and the white girl before you start.
Oh, man.
Start where you at. Get some traction. Get some dope people. And motherfuckers that add on to your situation. You got a hell of a network. You'd be surprised at who might offer their talents or their own resources.
I believe in that. Like, everybody want the whole plan to come together before you start it. And it don't work like that. Like, once you start, then the plan starts to come together because people don't believe in your plan while you talking about it.
Fuck no.
While you speaking about it, they don't believe in your plan. But if they see your shit, like, oh, this nigga's doing it. Like, I kind of, then they were making an assessment on themselves and like, damn, I want to be a part of that. Mm-hmm. Versus you over here just telling, hey man, come be a part of this. I would, but
I mean, I've been around you for quite some years now, and now that I'm telling you, it's been about 10. You know what I'm saying? Whether you knew it or not. Mm-hmm. But we've been around each other off and on for a long time. You reached out to me this time because you've seen that I've been consistently doing something right.
That's a fact. That's
you
a
see
fact.
What I'm saying? Like,
I already did this. We done already sat
down.
We
done already had it.
I ain't like the way that one. What? I ain't like the way it hit.
It was an on the spot joint. We ain't had the time to really dig in.
It was at a show. It was like it was just too much going on. And it was dark. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had the lights. You ain't had the white girl. We getting money now.
I had the white girl. I didn't have the lights.
Yeah. The white girl wasn't there. I didn't see her there.
It was dark.
God damn.
She been there since episode 1. And I'm telling you, from the beginning, they was putting us on stage, backstage, side stage, outside, and in the heat. And we just had to figure it out. You know what I mean? Because we still want to cover the event, but people don't really know what. Like, a lot of people think we gonna show up with a phone and me. Mm-hmm. We don't come with that. We come with tents and all type of other shit. And they like, we don't got no way for that. Right. So y'all gotta go over there. And we got to make the best out of it. But I was glad that I am glad that we were able to have a longer conversation on camera, because you are somebody that I respect in the city from grind alone. But I also think you funny as fuck. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not having no unfunny comedians on here. I don't give a fuck how much I love you. If you go boy, you gotta be the fuck funny. That's the thing too. Right. I saw a thing where I think it was on Drink Champs. It was 2 Chainz and Jack from 50 Cent. This is 50. What's his name? Jack Thriller.
Jack Thriller. Yeah, that's my nigga.
And they called 2 Chainz.
I was in the movie with Jack Thriller.
And yeah, shout out to Jack. And they were joking with 2 Chainz, but 2 Chainz turned up on Jack. And Jack tried to turn up back instead of being funny. Right. Is that a box like for y'all, like, or is that like a safety zone? Like, is that like y'all kill shot? Like, don't be tough when you funnier than these niggas.
All right,
you can't out tough a nigga that you funnier than. Like, is that a thing? Because that was a conversation after that. Because even Jack Thriller said, like, I handled that wrong. I forgot that who I was, because I'm thinking the world is going to see me as a bitch.
Yeah. It's a thin line.
Because you still a man.
It's a thin line.
That's why I'm mad, because you still a man.
It's a thin line, because I don't play with everything.
Right. But you're on the side of the joke that you know that this person doesn't even understand what's going on.
Yeah, but at that point, you're supposed to just take it as a joke, because you started as a joke. Mm-hmm. So if a nigga turn it up on you, you're supposed to let him know, hey man, it's a prank. At some point, you're supposed to say, hey man, it's a prank. Yeah.
But matching that energy is counterproductive. You're not supposed to
go angry, but
maybe you're not that funny if you gotta match his energy instead of just doing what you say.
I mean, Jack is more crazy. Jack is a crazy.
Jack is more crazy than funny.
Yeah, I haven't seen Jack on, like, I don't think Jack do stand up.
Yeah. Jack's a hell of a personality.
Yeah, Jack's a personality.
And he has his own podcast. He has a platform on 85 something. Yeah. That's crazy.
He's a thing. Like, Jack is a nigga who's been around since Uncle Luke. You know
he used to be Honey Bun. He was doing stand up then though.
What, Honey Bun? I don't know.
His name was Honey Bun back in the day. He was doing stand up in Atlanta.
I don't know that.
Jack asking.
I gotta
ask
that
shit bad. Nigga name was Honey Bun, bro. I'll show you a clip.
I was in the movie with Jack though. When I first started, actually.
What movie was that?
11 years ago, called KONY, Montana. It's on YouTube. You go look it up. It's a Michael Blackson movie.
I'm on it. KONY, Montana.
KONY, Montana is a spoof on Tony Montana. Yeah, Scarface. It's a spoof on Scarface, but instead of drugs, they buying ass shots. And Delicious.
He was ahead of his time.
Yeah, and Delicious is in it.
Oh, y'all had a ball.
Yeah, Delicious is in it. There's a bunch of Philly comedians in it. Like, if you go back and look at that movie, you're gonna see fucking at least 15 Philly comedians that you like, oh shit, I didn't even know this nigga was in this motherfucker.
So you said you would do a movie about your experience. When would you do the one when you pull all of your personalities together and do like a Harlem Nights type of situation or something? Like, I don't know what you would call it. I mean, what the premise would be, but I think you one of the people that actually had, like you said, even in some of the group chats you in, there's the 40 years and there's the 4 months, and you got the range to be able to pull motherfuckers together, and you're not hated, and you don't got no scandal.
That's not necessarily true.
A few of our local comedians have scandals.
I don't know about the scandals.
Yeah, you don't have those problems.
I don't have no scandals because I don't do anything.
And you work well with others.
And
you work well with others.
I work
do
well
your
with
skits
others.
with motherfuckers that motherfuckers might not even know that you think are funny. I've seen it.
Yeah.
And I've seen them blow up and become like get some traction off of that shit.
Word. That's a fact. I got a little buzz.
So some people that technically owe you a favor.
There's a lot of. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of people owe me favors. I can use them. There's a lot of people owe me favors out here.
What would your ideal Harlem Nights situation be? Like the way to bring all the local or whatever can be, because you're not just local.
You know what? I don't even think in that
way
aspect.
I think it's something you need to tag.
I don't even think in the aspect that I want to bring 30 comedians together. I think in the aspect that I'm going to bring me and I be like, I'm gonna bring me and like 30 actors together. I don't even think about the comedians for real when I be thinking about my movies.
And there's nothing wrong.
Because that's half the reason why I be going to all these different movie shoots and doing little extra roles. I'm just meeting these actors, and eventually I'm just hit all them up and like, yo, y'all want to do this?
Yo, we have quite a few actors that may not have the biggest names, but I see them being a part of some huge shit on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And a few of them will be on here soon, so we'll get into that. But like, it's a lot of talent, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of talent around. It don't matter how you do it, whatever you want to give your energy to. But I think if there was somebody that the comedians would trust with shit, because you put money in people's pockets, you put views on people's streams and all of that shit, I think you would be a good conduit, even if you would be number 2. You know what I'm saying? Even if somebody else had the idea and they was trying to run the play, I think that they would have to probably get with you. You would be a good idea to get with to make it happen.
I'm with it. I'm with whatever play people trying to run. Y'all just hit me up and we could talk some business. We could get it in.
It's about ownership,
movies,
and money.
whatever the case may be.
It's about
shows,
ownership and money.
Whatever the case is. Ken Jones Comedy LLC. We about to. This is me. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for whatever. I mean, I ain't got a lot of time for everything, so I need. If you know what you want to do, let me know when you need me. I could be there. You know what I'm saying?
That's important.
You know what I'm saying? When you know what you want to do, I could be there. You know what I'm saying? I could set some time out for that. I can't set a time out every day.
Absolutely. No, that's important. People don't understand that motherfuckers' rates is based on their relativity, is based on their schedule. Like, if my time is worth this, it's worth it, because what else I could be doing with my time? Yeah,
I might charge you more if I had to go to work that day.
Right.
Like now cause I could go get $260 at the job. Like easy. They already got that ready for me. It's just sitting at the job waiting for me. Just gotta do 8 hours. But I don't want to go do them 8 hours. I'd rather come hang out with you, but you got to pay me to come hang out with you. So
sound like a girl I used to date.
Hey, listen,
not to pay me.
I'm a bad bitch now.
And to clarify for the people,
I'm a bad bitch.
I've never paid to hang out with somebody, but I told a girl to take off work one day.
Hey man,
and she was like, "You know how much I make in fucking tips in a day?" Like shit. When you off? Cause
no. I pay your day, like, but you gotta work. You gotta make like $10 an hour, like 15 at the most. I ain't paying. If you make $23 an hour, baby, go to work.
I'm talking about somebody that
go to work today.
Somebody that walked out every day with $300 plus cash.
Yeah. That's
and tips.
Yeah, she getting money.
I was a young nigga. And I'm like, oh no, go to work.
Yeah, go ahead.
We gonna go to dinner on you anyway. Like, what are we doing? She was that wasn't a check. That was her daily take home as a young lady.
I had some women that used to trick back in the day. You know?
I used to go to homecoming and
come home with a stack. I made $100. Like,
what the fuck, bro?
The bitch come home with a stack. I made $100. How am I gonna tell her not to go tricking?
I done been in the streets. Like, I should be doing what you do. Is you crazy?
I tell you not to trick. I made $100. You made a stack today. Go ahead, do your thing. Go suck some dick.
Do your thing.
Go suck some dick, baby. Get us the bag.
And that's what's funny about my story. I was about to say, I used to go to homecoming, come back to Jordans, the sweatsuit to go with the Jordans, all type of crazy shit, right? She was doing her thing while I was going anyway, but I came home decent.
Right.
Shitted on niggas next week. I was good.
Hey,
I wasn't tripping at all.
Listen.
Do your thing, baby.
Do your thing.
That's what's funny. That was actually the story I was telling.
Hey, man. It's part of
She's
life.
probably watching. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Keeping us black men up.
But no, you say Ken Jones Comedy LLC, Ken Jones Comedy on Instagram,
Ken Jones
videos
on TikTok.
You on Tubi and Saturday.
I'm on Tubi and Saturday. I'm on My Sisters and on Amazon. I'm on Money Lovers is coming out. That's a movie by Kyrie Terrell. I'm about to do another. I'm about to do another extra in his next film. Work Bay too.
Work Bay.
And I got Sugar Honey Iced Tea movie by Ebony Poetry coming out, or we about to shoot that. And I felt like I was in something else last year, but I forget what it was. KONY Montana is on YouTube. You go check that out.
I'm about to check that out.
Yeah, go KONY Montana on YouTube. I got 100,000 on TikTok.
Talk that shit.
My next Philly show is March 17th. It's a poetically infused comedy experience called Laugh the Pain Away, hosted by me and my man Gary, the storyteller. He's a poet. He do the poetry. We bring 3 poets and we bring 3 comedians, and it's a dope ass experience.
Poetically Infused is a great name.
They call Laugh the Pain Away. It's a poetically infused comedy experience.
Yeah, that's a great term. I mean, yeah, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? I go to New York tomorrow. I'm in Atlanta next Sunday. March 25th, I'm in Delaware. I just got a Baltimore date. Got changed that. We're gonna get another Baltimore date. April 15th, I'm in Seaside, California. I got places. I'm about to go back to Hawaii in July. I'll do like the week in Hawaii. Do a bunch of shows out there. So I'm lit. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad I got to sit with Sammie, and
man,
thank
glad
you.
You made it, bro. Hold up, let me put a little something in my cup.
Thank you, cause let me take my last shot before I go to the bathroom.
Hold on, real quick.
I also got a pissing problem. My small bladder. With all the amazing shit I did, I got a small bladder. Just to let y'all know.
This is called the Kenny with the little bladder episode.
Kenny with the little bladder.
Martin Lawrence.
I didn't know it was gonna hit that hard. God damn.
Nigga lit. Salute to you and all your future endeavors. You got a hell of a lineup already. Your calendar sounds very fucking beautiful.
My calendar is crazy.
I'm gonna tell you, like I told my battle rap homies, your job is to go out there, kill shit, and come back home safe.
Bang, bang.
You heard me?
Every time.
Salute to
Every
you,
fucking
man.
time. I ain't gonna lie. I pray when I get back in the house.
I
pray when I get back. I'm like, damn. Thank you, Lord. Appreciate you.
This is Sippin' with Sammie. I am Sippin' with Sammie. Sam Malone, Barstool, Rube. If you ain't sippin' with Sammie, you ain't sippin' right. Please get your fucking life together.
Talk about it.
And we out.
Avalanche music. Avalanche music. Woo. Sammie. Barstool. Woke up inspired to vibrate higher, grab lighter, smack ass shower, refresh the manpower. Auto start, no sweat, right in front the steps. Made rights, made lefts, check mirrors every step. Chevy wet, black, left met to little bro. Tint black, sunroof open, but guess what's in the dough? Ironically, you could never tell. She smoking, vibing, smiling, shining ass, she in hell.
Fly with me, ride with me, touch the sky with me, shine with me. Live and let the way in my drum. Fly with me, ride with me, touch the sky with me, shine with me. Live and let the way in my drum.
I told you that my presence was a gift. Open it right in front of me, I hope you like it. I hope you excited, cause I couldn't go and buy this at no store, cause it's priceless. You know how they say the time is. You gotta watch how you spend it now. It's getting expensive now. Got a nigga counting every minute down. You gotta cherish every moment for your day atonement. Before your body in that casket and it's laying dormant.
Fly with me, ride with me, touch the sky with me, shine with me. Live and let the way in my drum. Fly with me, ride with me, touch the sky with me, shine with me. Live and let the way in my drum.
Fly with me, we go to Saturn and back, and probably land on the moon, cause it don't matter the black. We never notice a loss till it's after the math, but we gon' get it back. Worry about it after the fact. Matter of fact, no need to pack. We fly first class, like it's advisory. That's too far to search at, cause it's way bigger than me giving you things. When it's private, I'm the pilot that's gon' give you your wings. Hear me?
Fly with